So now Matthew said that Jesus said in the King James Version of Matthew 18, verse 3, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. So now, if during the time of Jesus, it was established religion. Now we know that because Jesus was taken into the temple. So that means that Jesus' religion and the established religion was at odds with each other, right? Just like my legal lawsuit is at odds with the spiritual teachings of spiritual teachers, right? Because they are fighting a different fight than I'm fighting. See, I was fighting a legal battle for my life. So if you in the civil courthouse, right, you fighting for finances. But when they take you to the criminal courthouse, you fighting for your life. You fighting for your freedom. You fighting to stay free. That's why I hit them with the Emancipation Proclamation, because I took them to court over my car, my 1980 Corvette. They took me to criminal court because I wanted my car back. So that's when the state of Florida sided with everybody against me. So that's now the Bible talks about principalities. Now, I'm showing you where I was as Jesus was in his lifetime, because this is why I looked after my nieces and nephews. See, I looked outside of my garden. I looked outside of my house, and I looked at my bloodline. See, I looked at the people who was kin to me. See, I wasn't even thinking as a follower. I was emerging as the leader. See, that's what I was saying in one of my books. When your leader emerges, how do anybody know? You see what I'm saying? Because I came out of nowhere. You see what I'm saying? But the devil knew who I was, because the devil is the one that gave me the test. Now, you call my devil Jesus. And that's what I was saying to my family. I'm saying, well, you saying Jesus is trying to bring me closer to him. And I'm saying, well, why is Jesus using a lie to bring me closer to him, and then telling me to forsake my truth? And I'm saying, well, what kind of God is that, right? So now, here it is. I'm reading section 4 of Matthew's testimony in Matthew 18. And it say, whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this child. Now, when I'm in court, right, I was humble, because I had already used the pen like a sword. So now, if I went into court and disrespected the courts, then wouldn't I been disrespecting the people? You see what I'm saying? So at the beginning, I was respecting the position, not the judge, because I was removing the judge from the position. See what I'm saying? So that's when I did it like Dr. Martin Luther King. You see what I'm saying? Now, once I was removing the judge from the civil bench, then they took me out of civil court and made me fight for my life, because I had took their lives in the civil court. See, that's what I'm trying to tell these Christians who Jesus had gave them the power to cast out evil spirits. I'm saying, see, now this is the time you all were supposed to come in and then subdue the evil spirit. But now that I'm reading the Bible, you are the evil spirit. See, you get paid for your services. See, but people who actually love their family, they give with no return. See, that's why Jesus wept, I wept, Gandhi wept, Dr. Martin Luther King wept, Minister, anybody wept when you see that you trying to give all you can to a people that give nothing back, right? But then they tell you supposed to reap what you sow, and you give them love and they give you hate. And then they show money as if money is value. And you saying, well, man, if you can't give no value to your child, how can you give value to something that somebody else done gave value to? Right? You gave your child life. Even if you were just spending time with this woman, the child is yours. Right? So even if you don't care for the woman, you should care for your part in this child. Right? But if a man don't care for himself, how can he care for his child? So it's not being selfish, caring for yourself. It's learning how to care for your child. See what I'm saying? Because if you don't have yourself, who your child gonna have? You see what I'm saying? So now this is what I'm saying. So it said, whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. So now, is that not when Jesus was saying on earth as it is in heaven? So see, if I wouldn't have did if I didn't humble myself before the crooked judge, how can I then exalt myself before this child? Right? Because you not going to exalt me until you kill me, and then you going to sell my story as if my story was for you. See, that's what I'm saying when the Bible says you would not be a priest to me. See what I'm saying? Because you not telling my story, you telling a story that you selling, right? And then even the Bible is showing you that you selling the story of a persecutor of your father. See what I'm saying? Just like now people are stealing my stories as they persecute me. So the next generation, they gonna find out what this generation doing. See what I'm saying? But I got to try to tell my story so my side will be known. Because you lying over me. You making false impressions of me. And now you mad with me for allowing your false impression of yourself to be revealed to the next generation, because you had the pen of history and you chose to slander me. And now the ink that you used to slander me is all over you.